Hi everyone, welcome to this brand new breakdown for Game of Thrones Season 7, Episode 4, titled, I don't know! Because they didn't give us a title!
They haven't.
That's how secret this new episode is. They don't even want to give us a title.
They're like, don't have a title, don't have a synopsis, but we'll give you a preview.
I'm so frustrated.
I feel like I'd rather have a preview.
I'm so frustrated.
We'll probably release it tomorrow, actually.
Yeah,
probably
fine,
tomorrow.
fine. All right. Without further ado, let's jump right into what the first scene of the trailer is, which
Iron
is
Bank.
Cersei meeting up with the Iron Bank.
She's like, here, money.
No, actually, no.
Not yet.
She's saying, oh, the money is on its way.
Yeah.
It's coming. It's coming. It's coming, fam. And I think that, they're definitely going to be, a lot of interest here.
He says that she'll be able to count on the Iron Bank as soon as the money arrives or the debt gets paid.
Yeah, and this is going to be super important because there's going to be a lot of possibilities with this money.
If you're Jon Snow, you're like, we're all gonna die anyway.
I know, but at this stage, it's all about who has the upper hand, and now Cersei has the upper hand.
She definitely has the upper hand.
But she also needs that money. Actually, speaking of Jon Snow, he's having a pretty intense conversation with Dany on the beach,
Something that we didn't talk about in the review that we did for this third episode is, do you think that Jon will have any sort of close-up meetings with one of the dragons?
I wonder if they were going to have that in the third episode where we're going to have like a close-up meetup. Yeah. It's possible in this particular moment we might have that because there, at the end of the trailer, we do see a scene where we see someone that potentially is riding a dragon, and you think it's Dany.
But I also think that actually she's riding to go get Euron. There is another picture in like one of the trailers for the season that came out where we saw Drogon like looking down at someone, with the teeth and all of that, and a lot of people thought, oh, maybe he's looking at Jon, or
that's a very real possibility.
So we haven't seen that yet.
But coming back to your point about what Dany is going to be planning, she's not happy, right?
No, she's losing.
All
really
of her
badly.
plans are just coming apart immediately in front of her eyes. She's losing her fleet. Castle Rock was a terrible idea.
Yeah.
And I have to say, I think Tyrion is not going to be in a good place with her right now because he's been feeding her this plan and the plan has not been working. So maybe she's like, screw this. I'm going to do what I want to do. But what I'm thinking is, if she's gonna go and ride a dragon, would there be a possibility in this episode that she doesn't ride a dragon by herself? Then maybe she rides a dragon and someone else, I don't know, maybe Jon, is riding a dragon.
You'd have to establish why she would ever give one of her dragons to him. So unless they establish that in the episode.
But what if there is a way to control the dragons that she didn't know about, and maybe Jon is in that episode, it happens?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It would be kind of long to she's...
You don't think it's likely?
It's possible, but you have to establish it early on in the episode and then be like, oh, what? Okay, so now let's go see. It just seems like it would be a bigger deal than, oh, cool, you're like, you get along with my dragons. Let's go burn it down.
Listen, maybe that's why they haven't given us the title of the episode. Maybe it has something to do with Jon being revealed as a Targaryen. And maybe it's about him riding a dragon. Maybe it's Dragon Riders with an S.
I don't think so.
I'm just saying!
No, because they wouldn't, I don't think they put such revealing information in a title.
Can I just say, I like doing this with Kenny, because Kenny would just indulge my crazy ideas. All you do is say, no, that's not reasonable. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
I think what's happening in this scene is that she's asking him, please, I need your help. I need you to help me to become allied with me. Because she's lost, she says, I've lost everything. I've lost, I've lost all my...
So she definitely needs him to step up. So, and there are scenes later on where you do see basically that he's definitely doing something because he's taking them into the caves.
Well, they're going into the cave. It looks like the cave where the dragon glass is supposed to be. So they're like lighting up the torch. Looks like they're walking in the cave and going to find out what it is. She's like, all right, I'll just follow you.
I'll follow you. I was like, all right.
It looks like Missandei's with them too. But it looks
so my question is, do you think this scene where they're going to the cave is after or before the scene on the beach?
I think this is leading to this. Yeah, the scene on the beach is before, and then they go probably in there.
Let's move on to Jaime and Bronn overseeing their loot right? After they've basically taken everything Highgarden had, they're taking all that good stuff all the way back to King's Landing because Cersei needs her gold to pay the Iron Bank. You know, that marker is coming due, so they're definitely going to be, you know, just making sure this gold happens. What I think could potentially be going also down is a potential heist. So I think because Cersei needs that gold so freaking badly, I think there's a possibility that Dany's people find out that information, probably through Varys. So maybe Dany is gonna go on a dragon, but maybe she's not gonna go to get Euron, but maybe she's gonna go get the gold
that they actually need.
Because there are scenes in the trailer where you see Jaime on a horse just charging. Maybe he's charging
in the flames.
Yeah. So I'm thinking the Dothrakis are coming and they're gonna take the thing. That's what I think is going to go down in this particular scene. I think we saw a scene of Lannisters and Dothrakis fighting in previous trailers. I think this is where it goes down. We also see a nice little reveal of a dagger.
So there's this dagger that I think is called Catspaw, and that's a dagger that someone used to try and kill Bran in the first season. And then they said, oh, it's Littlefinger then said, oh, that's Tyrion's dagger. And it's actually made of Valyrian steel. And I think at some point we lost track of it somewhere during the seasons. And there was a big people started freaking out a lot about it because in the promo pictures, like cast promo pictures, Arya actually had the dagger, and they're like, how the hell did she like get the dagger? So I think we're going to find out in this episode how she gets the dagger, because I don't think this is her hand, because this hand has a ring, right? So, but it is the dagger. So who is this person, and how does she get the dagger from them?
There is a shot later on where we do see someone looking upon Winterfell, and I think it's Arya, right? I think it's Arya arriving home because, you know, she was heading home when last we saw her. So it's possible that if there's any place she's gonna, you know, find someone with that is at Winterfell. I think this dagger is still there. Okay. You know, it would make a whole lot of sense. So, and if you look at the hand and if you look at the rings on the hand, that's Littlefinger's hand.
Yeah. We for a second we're like, whose hand could it be? But actually, it looks like Littlefinger.
Littlefinger.
Like
Littlefinger's
ring.
It's Littlefinger's. Yeah, absolutely. And
so it definitely makes sense that it's Arya getting to Winterfell, and she will. That's probably how she'll get the dagger. So I guess he kept it this whole time.
He's dead. This is the episode in which he dies. This is 100% the episode in which he dies.
Well, is this the episode where she gets the dagger? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's gonna kill Littlefinger! Oh my god, this is crazy! Okay, I can't even deal with this right now. But I'm actually curious to see what Sansa's reaction to this is gonna be, right? Because she has mixed feelings about him. And do those mixed feelings extend to letting her sister kill him?
I don't think she would know, though. I think Arya is doing things her own way. I don't think she would be like, Sansa, can I kill Littlefinger? I think if that were to happen, it would just be like Arya just fighting and just be like,
yeah, for sure.
Let me kill.
We also see a scene with Brienne and Podrick.
Well, we see Podrick falling down.
We see Podrick fall down, probably getting trained.
Yes.
And we see Brienne swinging her sword, probably training Podrick. Yeah. So there's gonna be more Podrick and Brienne action, which is all cool. Yeah, I'm all okay with that.
And then we get Theon getting to shore with the men who are like, well, I guess you didn't really try to save your sister because otherwise you'd be dead.
I don't think a lot of people respect Theon, man. He gets no respect.
I especially feel like the Greyjoys are not.
Yeah.
I mean, their way of becoming king is we drown you, and if you survive, great, you're king.
You made it.
If you don't, oh well, you were not meant to be.
For sure. But let's talk about the scene where you see Drogon. Right? It looks like a Drogon, and on the top...
It looks like a Drogon?
Yeah, it looks like a Drogon, with on top some sort of blondish hair, which I can only imagine is
Look,
Dany.
They would not show us a preview with anyone else riding a dragon but Dany. They know people obsessed on every single frame. So,
I don't know.
America's like, why can't Jon ride the dragon?
Let the people talk, all right? Yeah. I want to know what you guys think. Do you think that there's a possibility that it's not Dany riding the dragon right now?
No, this is Dany for sure.
Okay, she's saying for sure. I'm saying I'm 90% sure. I'm 10% hopeful that it's not.
10% hopeful.
So what are you on? Do you think that it's Dany? Do you think it's someone else? Comment below. let us know. In the meantime, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of our Game of Thrones reviews and breakdowns. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye.